visit for a couple of days, so we de-winterized to use the camper. And then yesterday, Thursday, I got home, which was the Thursday after the weekend that we went out to Arkansas. I got home yesterday after work and winterized the camper because, as it turns out, instead of just one night below freezing, we were going to get about 12 or 13 nights running below freezing with only one full day of freezing temperatures. So did that, and the plan was to hang out at the house for my long weekend right before New Year's. That was the plan.
That is a boring plan.
What's wrong with plan? We had stuff to do. We had to get caught up. We've been out a lot.
Boring.
Well, since it's going to be so cold this weekend, and we decided we can't really have this coach winterized for more than one night at a time, we're doing something a little bit different. Instead of going to a state park, we're going to go down to the casino down on the Oklahoma-Texas border and pay big money to stay in their RV park. We've got 4 movies we rented, 3 movies already in the camper that we haven't watched yet. Since it's going to be too cold for us to go play outside, maybe for not some of you people up north, it's just, we're not used to this stuff.
We have thin skin.
So, we're going to spend the long weekend at the Casino RV Park. We'll check it out, see what it's like.
The RV park, we've been to the casino several times.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
We have been to the casino quite a few times. So, we'll probably spend most of the weekend in our PJs sitting on the couch watching movies and football.
So that's a New Year's holiday right there.
Something we can't get away with at the house because both of us are just too antsy at the house. We gotta get stuff done.
That's the exact word I would have used, antsy. Yep.
Anyway, we'll see you there. We'll show you around a little bit. Hopefully we'll change into street clothes before we show you around a little bit. So,
not our pajamas?
Yeah, I don't know. I think pajamas might be strictly frowned upon.
Strictly or just frowned upon? Because that makes a difference.
Does it really?
Yeah.
I have to look into that. Maybe you guys can look into it for me. I won't be too busy this weekend to look it up.
Yeah.
We'll catch you guys in a bit.
Bye.
Yeah, one of the differences between staying at a state park and maybe a RV park like this is the noise level. It's actually crowded out here for 35 degrees. Those side-by-sides, I wonder how many miles they put on those things. Cruise by here constantly, and they're park maintenance, I guess, but my gosh. And then this guy back here pulls in at midnight and they start yelling at each other, getting all set up at 1 o'clock in the morning. Just made for a pleasant evening. But yeah, it's an RV park, so it's a nice one. You saw it on the way in.
Chris has been begging me to go play for him to go play on the playground this whole visit.
But she keeps telling me you have to wear clothes on the playground. There's a cool porch.
I love those. I didn't get that on camera, but I love those.
You should have got it in camera.
I'm sorry.
You're too busy shaking everybody around, making them seasick.
There's no slide outs on that side. That's kind of interesting.
Coachman Murata with no slide on this side.
Wow.
Oh, it's got two slides
yeah,
on the other side.
They're just in. Maybe it was too cold with them out. This is pretty. It's a pretty view.
That was the primitive area of this RV park.
Primitive?
Yes, there is a primitive area. This here is the only bathhouse in the campground.
It looks really nice though.
Yeah,
and there's like
a card to get into it.
And there's like is it here where they have like all the tables and stuff? Like if you have
that's
a.
over there.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
There's a good looking paint scheme on that Fleetwood there.
And he did the same thing with the stickers that we did. And Spire has very short slide outs. If they're slid all the way out, I guess they have to be. It's like that Mountain Air, the little bitty slide outs.
Yeah, it's an older Mountain Air. Yeah, there's the...
Oh, yeah. Zoom in, though. There's like a meeting place. In case you want to meet somebody.
Guest pavilion.
In case you want to meet somebody.
Tables inside, too.
In case you're cold and you want to meet somebody. Then there's a Winstar Hotel in the background. Duck hotels.
Palomino truck camper.
Oh, and then there's
the clubhouse.
You get free hot chocolate or coffee like Monday through Saturday, I think, during certain hours. Huge check-in area right there.
Now you can hold it out there, see if
I
you can get both of us.
Oh, that's so cool that I can do that.
You're not getting both of us.
What is that? Yeah, I am. I can see both of us.
That is the clubhouse for the golf course.
Oh, it's fancy.
Yeah, got a casino, a golf course. An RV park.
And all the streets are like Vegas and high rolling and stuff like that.
The street names.
Yeah, the streets.
Streets aren't actually like that. The street names are.
You don't know if the streets are like Vegas. I mean, we've been to Vegas. I thought it was a lot like Vegas.
I didn't think it was anything at all like Vegas.
I think our campground's a lot better than Circus.
There were no little pieces of paper covering the streets with
That's
pictures
true.
of
Half-naked girls.
Yeah.
That's true.
Kind of missed that. And there, the RV park, I guess, is like sponsored by an RV dealership, And that dealership also has a lot right here in amongst the mix.
It's got a lot.
Oh boy. Looks like they got bumper pulls and
You see that?
fifth wheels.
Hope it's
Rockwood, Gulfstream. Rockwood Ruse, little hybrids.
Palomino.
Yeah, Palominos. Anyway, kind of cool place. A little noisy. It's an RV park. They put us right next to the one of the guys that's on maintenance.
Yeah, but he's super quiet compared to the people that came in at 1:30 this morning.
So, I showed him that a little bit earlier when I went outside. But as is normal when we have a spur of the moment trip, which this was, we make a run. Okay, I'm not sure where the camera shut off at, so anyway, as usual for a spur of the moment trip, which this turned out being, if we have time the day that we decide to go, we run to the Big Blue store, we get stocked up for the weekend, and we're good to go. But, and this always happens on spur of the moment trips, we get to our destination and we realize we forgot something. Thankfully it wasn't her this time, but...
Never forgotten me. Where were you that one weekend?
Let's not talk about that. So, there's a Blue store about 15 minutes from where we're at, so, and she was scrounging around for chocolate this morning.
I was not.
You were.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You were scrounging for chocolate. Yeah. You went into a whole heartbreaking story about how you found an empty bag of peppermint patties.
You should never have empty bags of candy lying around. Not that I was scrounging for chocolate, but that's criminal.
You were in tears.
I was not in tears.
I thought I was going to have to mix you a margarita to get you back.
If I had been in tears, you would have mixed me a margarita?
No, I would have thought about it.
Thank you, dear.
Anyway, we're going to make a run to the Blue store and pick up, what, sour cream?
Beans,
because we got the other stuff for the nachos, but forgot the sour cream and cheese.
No, we got the cheese, the sour cream and beans.
That's what I said.
No, you didn't. You said cheese.
No.
I recorded it, so.
I'll have to play that back and edit it.
Yeah.
And we got to get something for her chocolate fix.
Maybe.
I don't know if it comes across on camera, but she gets kind of grumpy when she hasn't had chocolate.
Whatever. And I did not cry. There were no tears.
Catch y'all in a bit. For the first trip of the day, one of the multiple trips you'll be taking today. Yeah, it's gotten down below freezing every night this weekend, so I have had to come out here, unhook the water hose, and then open up the low point drains to drain the water out of the system, run the propane heater overnight, and then when we want enough pressure to take a shower or get hot water, I come out here and hook the water back up. Good thing is I don't have to do it tonight. It's not going to get below freezing tonight. Just a little inconvenience during the winter that's worth it for us. So what'd you think about the Winstar RV Park?
I thought it was really nice. It was clean and it had level paths and they were spaced far apart compared to Circus.
I'm not even sure Circus even exists anymore, the RV Park. Maybe it does. It's not a KOA anymore, I do know that.
Look into that. Curious. Why? Now. Well, I'm just curious. And if we went back to Vegas, we would stay there again because that's the campground.
The parking lot?
That's the parking lot, but it had full hookups.
Yeah. As far as Winstar, it was nice. I mean, I'm kind of biased, I guess, to state park type campgrounds anyway. But for the price,
See, I never saw the price.
Yeah, see, it's $50 a night, except on weekends. And then it goes up on weekends. I think it's like $80 a night on weekends.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It was definitely not.
Well, maybe it wasn't weekend. Maybe it was more like because New Year's Eve or the day before New Year's Eve. Because we left. We checked out on New Year's Eve. So one of those nights was like $80. And quite frankly, it's not an $80 RV park.
No.
It's nice. The roads are very nice. The campsites themselves, nothing at all to complain about. The grounds are just super well kept.
And you have trash in a little.
Yeah, you've got your own trash container there on your side.
They come by and pick it up.
But you know, when I think of these RV parks that want to charge $80 a night for a special day. I think of the ones that have constant activities.
Well, how much is Disney World?
It
For
was,
Wilderness.
yeah, it was over $100.
But not much, right? I mean,
Right.
so.
But, I mean, I guess I just expect a little bit more out of it. I mean, it's not like we're not going to stay there again. There's a pretty good chance we'll stay there when we go to the Dallas RV show.
The location is really good. It's right on the border.
Yeah, so.
So what did you think, as not thinking about the money? I mean, don't you think, or do you think, I'm not leading you, as a casino campground, just as a casino campground?
No, it was great.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, it wasn't a
I
parking
didn't pay
lot.
for it. That's what I was thinking.
It was. I mean, at most casinos you can expect a parking lot. This was much better than that. It didn't have a gym, and that classification in my bald head is you expect a little bit more.
Right.
A gym.
Yeah.
A workout facility. They had a pool. And
The casino at the beach didn't have a pool or a gym.
no, but that was a parking lot type thing.
Yeah.
But we could go to the pool up at the casino hotel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I don't know. And the receptionist, the person that checked us in, they weren't rude.
Right. They weren't real nice either.
Indifferent, I guess is the best way to put it. Indifferent. You definitely weren't made to feel welcome there. At least
Not with the one we got. I think
Right.
the other one seemed to be a little bit nicer. Thank you. Are you sharing your bone with us?
and I guess that combined with some of the literature they give you with the full page of rules and I mean, I understand the rules. It's just I don't know the check-in combined with that full page of rules with just the way it was worded. You just didn't feel welcome.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was it was a chilly weekend. We decided to do something a little bit different, just since we weren't going to get outside and do anything other than sit in the camper and watch movies, play video games, and play football or watch football. So
Yeah, I'm glad we did do something different. Oh, one thing we forgot. It had like a walking, like a lit walking
yeah,
trail around it.
a walking
Well,
trail around the whole campground.
Yeah.
That was pretty
like
cool.
a sidewalk, but it was
Partially
nice.
lit. You noticed
Just
one night
section.
that there was a section that the lights weren't working on it.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, the way those guys were cruising around, the maintenance crew was cruising around their side-by-sides all day and halfway into the night, you'd think they would pull over and fix that.
Yeah.
But my question is, do you prefer state parks or do you prefer RV parks like this one we just stayed at? Just leave a comment down below, let us know, and we will catch you down the trail.
Bye-bye.